is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Big Clouds Only. Very excited. It is your girl, DeLonge. I'm your host for this afternoon. I'm going to take you on a journey. We're going to ask questions. We're going to experience things. And I'm going to talk about things I love. You guys, we have a 2-cam setup today. Very excited. Oh my God. I'm putting my skills to the test. I was like, what's one way we can update this podcast? 2 cameras. You guys, we're progressing so quickly. Anyways, today I want to talk about Taylor Swift. I'm going to talk about Taylor Swift. I'm going to talk about Halloween. I'm going to talk about 1989. What else am I going to talk about? I don't know, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Oh, the 1975. Okay. I think before we get started, I'm going to do a fat, juicy rip for you guys. And if you would join in with me, I would really appreciate that. I think that would be very sweet. And I'm not sure how I'm supposed to like go about the 2-cam setup and like what feels comfortable, but I'm literally like naturally just like going back and forth, you know? So let me know how it goes. All right, let's get these clouds going. ASMR, everybody go grab your bong. Go grab your munchies. Let's get into it, you guys. Let's go. That's big juice. I'm dying out here. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me get my Arrow store cup. Hold on. Guys, it's giving cunt. And I don't know. When will the cunt expire? I honestly hope to God never. I am seeing... This is so chaotic. I literally can't even... I'm getting comfortable now. I'm seeing Matty Healy tonight. I'm going to see Matty Healy in 1975. I'm very excited to see Matty Healy. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. The first time I saw them was in like 2014. So definitely like an OG Tumblr girly pop. She will be in attendance tonight. I'm very excited. I'm so happy. I was listening to them earlier and I hadn't listened to much of their new album. And I was like, they never disappoint, you guys. It's just like, that was good. Why didn't I listen to it earlier? That's all. Very excited. I was going to film like a sort of get ready with me or like day in the life, like Friday day in my life, which I think would be, which like I don't think a Friday day in the life is like that common. But for me, I'm living that unemployed life, you know? Not really. But they told us we're having a quick furlough. I kind of wanted to talk about that too, very briefly. They were like, man, money's tight. You got to do a furlough. And I'm like, at first I was like crying. I was like, that's rough. But honestly, I really hope it's just a sign from God. Like, I hope it's like just a good vibe. And then I'll just be able to go back to work and do my thing. Because I really don't want to leave. I like what I do there. Yeah, I was a little bummed. And like, I was rage applying to jobs. That's one thing. It was just like raging applying. Probably like not putting much thought into it, but they make it so easy to do on LinkedIn and Indeed, and it's so quick, so easy. So I may have rage applied for like 150 jobs. And I did hear back from like 2 of them, like actually like, well, maybe. Well, I talked to a recruiter and then I scheduled like a chat with one of them, and then I quickly found out that they were like the sales, the fake marketing, like the sales. I don't know why I didn't catch it. Like the description sounded like, okay, yeah. And I was like, if they have my ass out in the middle of Walmart or Sam's Club trying to sell a product, absolutely not. I know my value and it's not that. I'm sorry for anybody that has to go through that. But also, if anybody has gone through that and is successful in that type of marketing, like, I'm proud of you, but I know it's not for me and for a lot of people. So where was I going with that? Yeah. Oh, and then there was one for like a video producer, and I was for like a video game magazine, and I was like, I think that's kind of cool. I think I could do that for sure. And you know what? No lie, send them this channel, send them like anything I've done at work. And they were like, oh, you're moving on to the next steps. But like, we want to know how much you want to be paid. This is a freelance opportunity, yada, yada, yada. And I gave them my rates. And they were like, you are way too overqualified. Like, the way that they said it wasn't just like, oh, you're overqualified. It was like, you're like very overqualified. And and they were like, that the amount that you put there, it's way more than like we were anticipating like to pay. Like, and I was like, okay, that's totally fine. But the thing is, like, you do the math. I feel bad for anybody like who's starting. Like, I feel bad for whoever gets hired for that job, because the pay is going to be so little for the amount of work they were asking you to do. It was like writing scripts, editing the videos, and then doing the voiceover, which maybe for some people, I don't know. Personally, I thought it would be a lot of work for one person to do, like, on the frequency that they were looking for. That's what I will say. This is this is why Big Clouds Only sometimes is like, oh, it's a really great idea, and then it's not a great idea, because I forget what I'm talking about and forget my train of thought, and then I feel stupid, and then it gets really awkward and quiet in my room. So basically, I was just rage applying to like see if anybody would bite, because I think that made me feel better. I'm not necessarily looking for another job, and I don't know. I just want to see what happens, and if I need to go find employment elsewhere, I will. That's all I'm gonna say. So I've got money saved up. We'll be Gucci. I was able to get unemployment. So these are all hashtag relatable things. Hashtag relatable. So shout out to anybody who's been furloughed. What's that Wendy Williams like? Shout out to you people with social anxiety. Yeah, I feel bad for you. Is that what she says? Something like that? I think about me and I'm like, Wendy, I'm so happy you're there for us, honestly. Anyway, oh my gosh. You guys, Taylor Swift. I want to talk about Taylor Swift. When do I not want to talk about Taylor Swift? First of all, I don't know how in-depth this conversation with myself will be, but let's take a rip. Hold on. I don't know how in-depth I want to get with this conversation about Taylor Swift, because I love her, and I can only ever like say good things about this woman. Like, she's an inspiration. I will say that, and I love her. I love her. And 1989, it's so good. Guys, have you listened to 1989? Have you listened to the vault tracks? What are your favorite vault tracks? I want to know. I need to know. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I may you're gonna hate me. I may have stumbled across a like Google Drive of the album leak, and I just really wanted to know what it sounded like. Like, I was so excited, so I went over and I listened. I was like, that's gonna be the single. I was like, that's it. I love it. It was so good. And then it like was, and then she said, just kidding, never mind, pulled it off her store or whatever. Interesting marketing choice. People were talking about that. We can get into that, but I might forget to talk about that. People were basically, they're saying like, let the fans pick, and then you can, use that to your advantage. So I think that's what they did. I don't know. I really liked Slut, okay? And if they call me a slut, it might as well be with it for once. I liked that. I thought it was good. My favorite, drum roll please. Now that we don't talk. That's it. And it's basically for the chorus. I called my mom, she said that it was for the best. Remind myself the more if you want me left. That's it. It's like doing something to my ears, and I love it so much. And then I saw this TikTok where that song was playing, and then they were talking about Jack Antonoff, and I'm sure it had some sort of sexual innuendo related to it. And if I can find it, I'll pop it up right here. And if I'm completely lying, that's so funny. But it was just talking about like basically how Jack Antonoff really did it with that one. I'm like, yes, Jack Antonoff. That is so funny. I mean, if we want to talk about Jack Antonoff for a second, he doobity he do be killing it with those Taylor tracks though. But I don't know him. Like, I don't know his work outside of Bleachers, and I could only name like one Bleacher song. It's the one that's like nah, I can't even name it. I don't know. can't even name it. But fun. Tonight we are young. That's where I knew Jack Antonoff from, was fun. And, you know, some people are, like, surprised that Jack Antonoff wasn't in fun. But, what? People are surprised that people don't know that Jack Antonoff wasn't fun. And it's like, they just don't know. Like, you can't be mad at somebody for being ignorant. Like, stop. Boy. Yeah, Jack Antonoff, he really be slaying it on those tracks, though. I'm impressed. I really like them. Slut was good. Now that we don't talk. Oh, I like Is It Over Now? But I feel like Now That We Don't is better. I feel like they should have picked that one. I'm like, okay, Harry Styles, why'd you have to do that to me? Allegedly. Harry Styles, why you do that to my girl? I'm sad. It's okay. It's okay. She's just unlucky in love. Like Sue Heck said, Taylor Swift was just unlucky in love. And what she said, I saw this TikTok. Unlucky in love, and she saw her, or she called her, her friend called her a skank. Anyways, this is irrelevant. So anyways, Jack Antonoff really be slaying it on there. I will say, I was very excited to listen to Style. I know we're opening up Pandora's box right now. I know. Well, are we really? It's kind of just facts about it, though. I was so excited. That's my favorite song on 1989. Like, it does something in my brain, I'm telling you. I was so excited, and I was like, it was good, but it was missing something. And it was missing its original producer, from what I hear. So, and that's why art is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we need to create more art. Somebody literally was saying, like, you can't expect an exact re-recording if you had a whole new producer on the track. And I'm like, I get it. I think overall, though, not gonna lie, I think all the songs are, like, better with 1989 Taylor's version. I think they're better. And it could be just, like, I don't know why I think they're better. They're just, her voice is, I think her voice continues to get better and better over the years. So that's why I think maybe I just love it. It's so good. I was also going to say that the songs that are on the vault, I actually believe that those were, like, in the vault. And I'm, like, really shocked that she left them in there. The only one that she could probably left them in the vault was, like, Suburban Legends, but I didn't say that. It might be 2 weeks later, I think. I got too baked, and I just, like, couldn't function, and I couldn't be productive. I just felt like I was speeding through my topics, and then I was left with nothing. And I didn't really like that, so I decided to take a break, but I'm back, and I'm very excited to chat with you guys because there's been a few things that have happened that I want to talk about. First off, I have been applying to so many jobs recently just for, like, safety. I'm supposed to go back to work, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. I did, like, request PTO for, like, that Friday and then the rest of next week because of Thanksgiving. So who knows, if I go back, I really will only, like, work a day or two. You know what? At least I'm enjoying it to the utmost extent, I think, personally. I've been cautious of my funds, and Ryan-O is always so kind to support me financially when it comes to our sheets runs, and as well as the one night we did go and get tacos, and it was Taco Tuesday, so they were like $1.22. So we weren't breaking the budget, you guys. The bank it's going okay, you know? It's not broken yet, so very thankful for Rhino balls in these troubling times. But guys, I applied to this job yesterday, and I thought I would be, like, a really good fit for it given my background in influencer marketing and all the projects that I've worked on, and I've been on the talent management side too. So I thought it would be a great fit, and it was an extensive application. Like, I first saw the company on LinkedIn. I'm like, should I not be talking about this? But I'm going to tell you the tea. I saw this application on LinkedIn, and it was posted. I didn't see when it was posted, but I had already clicked easy apply, and then I was reading through the description and they were like, do not apply here. You will be rejected. But it was a 3-month-old posting. So I was like, oh, okay. So then I went directly on their website and I found some things that I thought I would be interested in. And it was a very extensive application. They're like, we need your name, phone number, location, and your LinkedIn, how you found us. And then like there was like 3 or 4 other questions about like why you're fit for the job. Tell us about your experience. Da 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 da. And then there was a bonus option to send in a video. And I was like, oh, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I just recorded it. I sent it today. I was like, hey, sorry if it's a day late, but here you go. But then at the very bottom, there was something about like, put this keyword in your title so we know that you read the whole thing. And now I'm like, are they not going to look at my application? That was like a very long application. And I did the video, you guys, and I thought I'd be a really good fit. So I don't know. I'll follow up. I'll be sending some emails later if I don't hear anything. But that one I felt very confident about compared to like anything else I had applied to. And I had one interview and the girl was sweet and she was like, I don't really know if this one's for you, but we might have another job for you. And I'm like, totally fine. Really, I'm kind of just like seeing who's out there and who's interested right now. But the thing is like, I don't want to like have a job. I just want to like have a career and be able to further my career. So I genuinely want to work on my channel. I think that cannabis and just me in general has a space to entertain and maybe a little bit educate people. And I genuinely feel like we're building a community here. Okay. And I love having a community. Maybe it's just like I didn't have a community when I was younger or friends or something like that. I don't know. But I love what we're building here. And I really do love what we're building at what I currently work at. So I wonder if there's just a way that I could somehow get money from these people and still have the free time, maybe a little bit more free time for this and the channel to build on it a bit, because I'm very passionate about it. I'm passionate about film and media, and I'm passionate about marijuana because it keeps me flowing. So like that's the thing, it's like I love to make the content. Can we just be sponsored by ganja, because it really keeps us flowing. It really keeps me flowing, you guys. I love it. So yeah, so I applied to a few jobs and then I strictly just went into influencer marketing listings just because I think I could slay that. I don't know, you guys. We'll see. We'll find out. Like I don't know. The thing is I would, I'd love to go back to work, but the past few weeks at work were slow because I wasn't really allowed to work on, I couldn't spend money. Like I wasn't allowed to spend money. So it's tough. So if I'm going to come back, I want to have a budget that we can work with, but like if there's any way that I can help you find the budget, let me know. Like I don't know, you guys. I'm just passionate about the things that I work on, and I would only want to see success with them, because the only way you won't see success is if you don't work on it. So like, come on, let's come together. Let's use it. Why would you not want something to be successful? That's what makes me sad. So you guys, there's a little bit about the job stuff going on. I did say I was going to see the 1975 last time. You guys, I don't know what your thoughts or opinions are about the 1975, but I love the 1975. Their concert was pretty good. It was no Eras tour. It was no Eras tour, but I really enjoyed it. I think the show that I saw before that was maybe Morgan Wallen, like concert-wise, and I thought the 1975 was so much better, and it could just be like the environment. I definitely think inside venues with like where it's dark in there just make the experience so much better. So I also want to say that like I'm jealous of anybody who got to see specifically like the Reputation set inside a stadium that was not open to the sky, because I feel like that would have been so euphoric. Yes. So anyways, I felt most euphoric at at the 1975. Their music is so good. And I've been listening since I was in high school, so maybe like 2013 or 2014, those prime Tumblr days. So if you guys ever get the chance to go see Matty Healy, I know another one's named George. There might be something with I don't know, I'm ignorant, but I love Matty Healy. I think he's a great entertainer. I think he's crazy, but like that gives him a little bit of flavor that I can like appreciate. Now, I don't want to get political on here, but like Matty Healy, why are you saying mean things about Ice Spice? Like, I get it. Like, I get why they don't like him. That's what I'm trying to say is I get why they don't like him, but it's probably the thing about like separating the art from the artist. He to me is just like that man's crazy. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I love it. He's crazy. I don't have a direct relationship with it, so it's like kind of hard for me to say. Maybe not. But yes. Oh, I've got my hairy doink socks on. Hairy doink socks. You guys were slaying today. I'm really baked. I was smoking the THCA Black Ice THCA. Shout out CBD Hemp Direct. The plug. They're not really the plug. I mean, they're the plug because like I can send them money and they'll send me a product. That's what I'm Shout out CBD Hemp Direct, y'all. Go get your Black Ice THCA Flower. Good discount, Oh my gosh. You guys, that's what we were going to talk about. Oh my God, how did I forget? How did you forget? I was slowly starting to be like, what else was there to talk about? You guys, we did it. We did it. Cannabis was passed. The issue 2, as well as issue 1 was passed in Ohio, you guys. So now we have, I don't know exactly the date yet, but, abortion issues. We have passed that. And now we also are going to be able to, I'm going to be mad if I look like shit in this. I'm going to be mad. It's just a me thing, though. So we are going to be able to hold in possession so many ounces of marijuana as well as the concentrate. We can have plants in our house and recreational use. And then I think the dispensaries will come about next year. And now I'm just like, you guys, I don't know if I have a mental illness or if I'm just like an entrepreneur like in disguise, because I really would like to start a cannabis business. And if you guys want to join in with me, let me know. But I feel like you can go back and forth between the idea of just being like our regular dealers. The government doesn't know how much money they have, or the government doesn't know how much money they make. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Or you can have a business. I just feel like the business venture might be a good way to go, just seeing how these other states also offer it. Because the people locally have said, or like my family or whoever, and Rhino as well, is like, well, why would you be a business? But there are many opportunities, I think, that open up for that business. Is now you can start doing influencer marketing, and you could be having some really fun campaigns, and your brand can just be known for more than just like what it's selling, cannabis. It can be a larger community that people they're going to want to come and engage with. And if it's involving me and my dogs, I don't know who wouldn't want to come and hang out with us. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't really know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to start planning that out. I guess like my really big concern right now is like, I'm talking about it, but it's not going to launch until it's like actually legal, right? It's like, I would want everything. This is my business plan, you guys. I don't really know how to do a business plan, but this is how I think it might go down. I'm skipping ahead a few pages though. I want to figure out how I can grow it myself in an efficient way that it's like it's natural and organic, and it's coming straight from DeLonge. But the thing is I haven't done much research about any other companies and how they do it. Apart, like, I'm sure some of these bigger businesses that carry other people's products, I don't know. Like, this is the kind of the discussion I'm going to open up with. Like, at least what I want to be able to do is create it myself So you know exactly who it came from and that it was done organically and naturally, and there's no bullshit, okay? All or authentic and organic. I am about authenticity. Say it with me, people. Authenticity. So if you get a review from me, you know it's gonna be legit, girl. That's all I'm trying to say here. And I don't know what the current stigma is around maybe recreational places, but I am a fan of the alternative hemp products, but I mean, I'll still consume Delta 8 and Delta 9 and Delta 10. Like, if it's there, I'm going to consume it. But a part of me just feels better. And I've said this before, consuming flower. It just seems organic and natural. But do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I love a dab pen, but even at the same time, I'm kind of like, damn. Like, it's like, it doesn't look natural. I don't know. So I want to be able to make it so that you know it's authentic, it's real, it's from me. And then we'll have really cute branding, and then we can do some fun marketing. And I don't really know exactly like how we would do it, but I would love to collaborate with fun, authentic creators. Oh, I want my own strain. That's been like the one thing that like I would love that. The DeLonge strain. I don't know how you do that. If that's possible, because there's so many strains that exist. Have we maxed out the limits yet? Or I don't really know how that works. So I'm going to need to figure out how to do that. But I want my own strain. I think I want to call it Cocos Cannabis. And then our rewards program will be like Chaloup's Troop. So you're going to be like, sign up for Chaloup's Troop. And then we'll have incentives for the money that you spend on the website, and you will have a really great rewards program, I think. And I want to have parties. I want to have get-togethers. I want to host parties. Oh my god, like how fun would that be? Oh my gosh. And then everybody in the community is invited. You can come hang out. Let's get high and just listen to Taylor Swift. That's what, oh my god. I wanna smoke a blunt with Taylor Swift. Taylor, if you're watching this, I would love to sit down and talk with you, because I think you are one of the most inspirational, iconic women to ever exist. So, love you. I've been around for a minute. What do you say? No. Been around since our song, so let's talk. I love you, Taylor. I'm sipping on I bought this off of some website that got it from France. Yes, right now my Tumblr and then my laptop is being held up by a popcorn tin that came with it. So I love that. I love that I'm able to use these products again. Thank you so much, Taylor. Yes. So I want to open up a cannabis shop. Would you guys come shop? Would you come shop? I'll figure it out. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like would love to have like brick and mortar stores. That would be amazing. Oh my god, I want to do it. I want to figure it out. But like the brick and mortar gives me anxiety. For sure could do online. Just figuring out a really good marketing plan and how we can use creators to our advantage, and just building a genuine community is what I want to do, and what I think we're doing, and how I'm pushing forward. So yeah, I don't know if I ever finished my sentence about like what I want to do. I'm just like rambling on, I feel like. But I just want to say, like, I don't know if I want to go back to work. I do, because I really want the money, but I want to be able to work on the property when I have money and budget, you know what I'm saying, to do the work. But if there's any way that I can help assist in finding that budget, let me know. Would love to help you guys. I love what we're building there. And I think it would be fun to work in influencer marketing to maybe make some of like the money that pays to feed me and keep my housing and keep the electricity on for a minute. And it's remote. And oh my god, I would just, sometimes I go crazy being at home alone, but it's because I don't really have anything to work on. So, but I love my time at home because I've been able to work my YouTube channel and connect with you guys. that's true, and I want to start my business, and it's going to be cannabis, and we might sell more than just cannabis, but also like recently I've just been thinking about consuming junk and just like shit, like plastic, and like I don't want it in my house, and I just know that if I throw it away it's going to the landfills. Like I do feel this way, so figuring out a way that it's like eco-friendly packaging, and if we do offer products they're reusable or something like that, or like I don't know, maybe we could do papers. No hate against the paper, but I'm just thinking like plastic and like stuff that we don't really need. So I don't know. I have a dream. And if you guys would like to join me in this dream, leave a comment below, like this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's over 20 minutes. This will be a longer podcast, but I hope I gave you some motivation today. I hope I gave you a little bit of like creativity and influence. I hope I entertained you. I hope we felt like besties, you know? So I don't know when I'll record another one of these. I think I want to do one over the holidays with my family. Wouldn't that be fun? So I appreciate you guys staying tuned. We'll see you soon with another video. All right, I love you guys. We'll see ya.